it will be taught with some logic, right? So I will explain you each and everything, and then only I will teach you, right? So please let me know in the comment section if I am audible and visible to all of you, guys. So please let me know if I am audible and visible to all of you. Waiting for your comment. Fine. Now, so first I wanted answer from your side, and then I will be solving it here. Now, question number 1, which is a very famous question, right? Nowadays. So, which of the following is an example of SaaS cloud services? Now, a context of a function execution. So, what is basically a recursion in a function, right? Okay. So, can you tell me the answer? This everybody will be definitely knowing. So, what is recursion, right? So, even in C programming, you write. So your teacher might have told you multiple times, even you will have to write a program, right? So recursive function, you might have heard about that, right? So friends, if something repeats, see many times, if you'll see, I repeats myself, right? So this recursion means, so if something is getting repeated, right, that is what is your recursive function, okay, in a very simple language. So performing the same operation multiple times, same operation if you are performing multiple times with different inputs, right? So what are you doing? Performing the same operation multiple times with different inputs. In every step you try a smaller input to make the problem smaller. Best condition is needed to stop the recursion, otherwise infinite loop will occur. So friend, basically these are the properties of a recursive function, right? A recursion. Now, so you can also see the example. So for user input is 5, factorial recursion. Now, so n into f n minus 1. So now if you will write, so you will be start putting the inputs, right? So you will start taking the inputs here. So n is equals to 5, right? Then you will be getting this. N is equals to 4, then you will be getting this. N is equals to, right? So these are the functions, if you'll see. So it is getting called every time, right? So that is nothing but a recursion. That is nothing but a recursion when functions is getting called every time. Okay. Now, so a function that never returns, a function, no, a function that is called repeatedly in a loop, a function that call itself to solve a problem, yes, option C. So if a function that calls itself to solve a problem, right? Okay. And then a function that returns the same value for any input, no. So option C will be the correct answer for this particular problem. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone, friends? Everyone is able to understand, right? If yes, then keep hitting a like button. Now we will be moving towards the next problem. Now can you tell me, so what will be the answer for this particular question? So question number 3, what will be the correct answer, right? So there was solution for this also, but somehow the solution is missed out. Okay, anyway, no problem. So please tell me the answer for the question number 3, right? Answer for the question number 3. Okay. So which of the following is not a bitwise shift operation? Bitwise shift operation, right? So fine. What is the meaning of minor PAN card? Okay. So bitwise shift operator. So which one will be the answer? Please tell me the answer. So left shift, yes, it is correct. So left shift is correct. Okay. So left shift is correct. That is correct. Okay. And then right shift, yes. So this is a bitwise shift operation. This is correct. Right shift, this is also correct. Okay. Rotate left, that is also correct. But this logical shift, this particular one you might not have seen, right? So this particular one you might not have seen, right? Okay. Fine. Okay. Now next. So the next problem is, see the option C, logical shift, that is the wrong answer. Okay, that is not a operator. Now question number 4. Question number 4. Which of the extension is commonly associated with Windows batch script? Okay. So you have .bat, okay. You have .exe, you have .doc and .html, right? Okay. Now you have to tell, so which file extension is commonly associated with Windows Batch file. This is a very simple question. First of all, batch file, right? So here only BAT is there, right? Okay. So friends, exe will be executable file, right? So exe will be executable file. Okay. That doc will be used, right, for your word file, right? Word file. HTML is nothing but a web file, right? So definitely dot bat. So bat file extension is a Windows batch file. It is a plain text file that contains various commands used for repetitive tasks or to run groups of a script one after another, right? So what will be the correct answer? Dot bat, right? Dot bat. Okay. Now next problem. So next question, if you'll see, then it is a question from this. Okay, so which popular web browser uses a rendering engine called Blink, right? So now we have Blinkit, right? Say a, 10 minutes grocery app. So here they are asking, so which particular, right? So Google originally used WebKit for its Chrome browser, but eventually forked it to create the Blink engine, right? So definitely it's nothing but a Google Chrome product, right? So Google originally was using WebKit for its Chrome browser, but eventually forked it to create the Blink engine. So option A will be the correct answer. So it will be nothing but Google Chrome. Clear? Okay, fine. Guys, please try to answer the question, right? Because see, Accenture, we have networking, we have cloud, we have MS application, we have cognitive skills, we have coding, lot of things are there in the Accenture. Now, why do you want to copy question in notepad while assessment, man? What is the use? You can't do it. Okay, fine. I don't know what is minor PAN card. I am not aware of minor PAN card. Okay, fine. Now, next question is computer manipulates data in many ways, and this manipulation is called. So, friends, it's a data processing, right? So, computer manipulates data in many ways, right? So, when you enter some data into the computer, then they manipulate in multiple ways, and that's how they do the data processing, right? So, here they have asked, so computer manipulates data in many ways, and this manipulation is called nothing but processing, right? Okay. Now the next question. So next question is there on your screen. So what is the full form of HTTPS, right? Okay. So what is the full form of HTTPS? So who will tell that what is the full form of HTTP? Right. Come on. So what is the full form of HTTP? Okay. So friends, it's already given. You can see. So the hypertext, right? So here if you'll see, the hypertext transfer protocol HTTP is the foundation of the World Wide Web, right? So friends, anything you start HTTP, right? Okay, and then here your facebook.com or whatever, right? So HTTP is the foundation of the World Wide Web, and it is used to load web pages using hypertext link. So HTTP, this is a very important term. So friends, your HTTP is a application layer protocol. Application layer protocol, right? Application layer protocol. So basically, you know about OSI model, right? So we have basically 7 layers, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have basically 7 layers, right? And in this 7 layers, right? So we have application layer. So HTTP, right, will be on the application layer. So this is one additional things. Now can you please tell me what will be the full form of SSL? Because anyway when we are doing the question, so it's always better to have gain more knowledge from one question. Okay, now so HTTP anyway, so it will be hypertext transfer protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol. Option D will be the correct answer for the problem number 7. Okay, now so who will tell me yes, so what is the full form of MS application cloud and networking? More leaked questions needed. पिज्जा, ओके भाई पिज्जा, पहले पिज्जा तो खाना पड़ेगा. PDNTSPAA, very good. Okay, now can you please tell me what is the full form of SSL? So I asked you what is the full form of SSL? Secure sockets, secure sockets layer, right? What is the full form of SSL? Even you can Google and tell me, man. At least you will remember that once sir was taking the class, right? And I was able to search on Google and check. Okay, answer. And friends, one more thing. So this is basically your HTTPS. So if your website has SSL certificates, right? Secure socket layers, then your website address will be HTTPS and it will be more secure, right? So if you want to see, I will show you. So if you go here and type online study for you, right? So if you type online, right? Online study for study, right? So online study for, where is for? Okay, so the numbers, right? So for you.in. So for you.in, and let's see. So this website is secured or not, right? So basically here you can see, right, the lock. The lock means connection is secure. So this is basically opening in HTTPS, right? Okay. So that will give you a clear idea. Anyway, now let us move towards the next problem. So next problem, now SSL is also clear. Question number 8. Question number 8 says, which of the following is a popular control version system used for taking changes in a software development, right? So friends, anyway, if you're from software development or you are from software testing, it does not matter, right? If you're an engineering student also, everyone should know about the JIT. So the first thing, right? So you should be knowing that what is the full form of JIT. So JIT is Global Information Tracker, right? So Global Information Tracker, if I am wrong, please correct me, right? So the full form of JIT, right? So what is the full form of JIT? Okay, so what is the full form of JIT? Guys, please tell, okay? Okay, fine. Anyway, so friends, basically, Git is a DevOps tool, right? So Git is nothing but a DevOps tool, and in DevOps environment, we use in development environment we use a lot. Now let us understand why do we use it. So JIT is used primarily by developers to manage their source code. So friends, what happens? So JIT will be keeping record of, now suppose you have a code today, okay, where a is equals to a. If you type a, it will give you apple, okay. Tomorrow if you add one more, right, so this is your source code, right, it is merged, it is available in JIT. Now tomorrow you added one more apple and ant, right, so definitely you will be changing your source code. Now, so what this JIT does know, so JIT will keep a record of, right, files over time, okay, while ensures the integrity. So JIT will be having both the source coded. So tomorrow if you want to fall back, or because of adding something, if you are getting some issues, right, then fallback will be easy, and also you will be able to compare with the previous code. So JIT is very, very important for you to know. So which of the following popular version control used for software development? So that is nothing but JIT. Anyway, now, so see, you can also try to remove the option USB. What is USB, man? Right? So USB is nothing but a storage device. In a storage device, how many code you will keep, right? Okay. Then HTTP is what? Some protocol, right, that is used for opening website. What is SSL? Just now we discussed SSL is nothing but secure socket layer. So that is used for providing extra security, right, to your website, right, or to anything which you are using. So definitely the only one option left is JIT. So even by eliminating option also, you will be able to solve this, right? Next question. Next question is a cognitive question. It is a direction question. And now let me see how many of you are able to solve this. Okay. OSI. Okay. So now let me see how many of you are able to solve. So here, what they're telling, if A is facing the north and takes north means friends where? North means top, right? If A is facing north, so what I will do? So this is my north, this is my east, this is my south, and this is my west. Okay, now so A is facing north and turns to his left and turns to his left and then takes a 270-degree reverse turn, right? So no, sorry, there is one more line is here. So A is facing north, takes a 180-degree turn to his left. Okay, fine. So now A is here, 180-degree means left. First put your pen point here, right side. So right side, that means clockwise will be right. Okay, so if you are going clockwise, it will be right, and if you are going anti-clockwise, that means it will be left. It will be left. Okay, now so they're telling 180-degree left. So this is perpendicular. Perpendicular is 90 and then another 90. Anyway, you know 180-degree means directly opposite. So directly opposite means your A will, after 180-degree turn, your A will be here. Okay, your A will be here. Now next thing you see, and then takes 270-degree reverse turn. Reverse turn means if it has taken left, now it will take right. So put your pen point here, right? So clockwise will be right, clockwise will be right, anti-clockwise will be left. Now 270-degree. So this is nothing but 90 and 90, I mean opposite will be 180, 180 plus 90. See, this is 90-degree, this is 90-degree, perpendicular, this is 90-degree, 270. That means now A will be here. So what they are asking, in which direction A is facing now? So A is facing in east direction. Option D will be the correct answer, right? So west, no, it's east, right? Very good, guys. So it will be east. Okay, I hope it is clear for everyone. Very good, guys. Okay, now I will erase it and we will move towards the next problem. Okay, now so next question is it's a again reasoning question only, and this is a data sufficiency question. You might not be able to read it. I will just write down here. Okay, so at least while copying it, it was clear. So Bisakha, who is, this is a very good question. Okay, so Bipasa, who is fifth from left end, is eighth to the left of Assis, who is 12th from right end. Okay, so this is my statement 1, and the statement 2 is Rohit is fifth to the left of Nisa, who is seventh from the right, and 18th from the left end. 18th from left end. Now you can please solve. Anyway, so and then followed by that 4 options has been given. So we need to see how we will be able to solve. So let us take a statement 1 and then we will try to solve, and then we will be moving towards the statement 2. It's clear, sir? Okay, very good. If it is clear, then it is good. I don't know from here I am not able to read clearly. Okay, anyway, Bisakha, who is fifth from the left end. So Bisakha is here. Okay, so this is my left and this is my right. So Bisakha is fifth from the left end. Okay, Bisakha, who is fifth from the left end, is 8th to the left of Assis. Now Assis will be here, and then only from Assis, Bisakha is nothing but 8th to the power, right? So Bisakha is nothing but 8th to the power left. Okay, fine. So 8th to the left of Assis, who is 12th from the right end. Ashish who is 12th from the right end. Right end. Okay. So Ashish is 12th from the right end. Now, friends, so from here can we tell how many people, right? So the question is, how many people are there in the row? So the question is, how many people are there in the row? How many people in a row? How many people are there in the row? Now, can we tell it from here? Yes. See, before Ashish, I know Ashish is 12th. That means here 11 people are there, right? Okay. Now, Bisakha is 5th. Then before Bipasa, 4 people are there. So 4 plus 11. Okay. And in between, right? See, this girl, right? Bisakha is 8th from the left. That means, right? So that means here how many people are there between them? See, this is Bisakha, and this is Ashish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So from here also we will be able to get how many people are there here. If we'll add everything, we will be able to say that how many are there in the row. So statement 1 alone is sufficient, right? Till here clear? Statement 1 alone is sufficient. Now we will look at statement 2. So statement 2, if you'll see, so I will erase this. Statement 2, now if you'll see, so statement 2, what they are telling, okay? So Rohit is 5th from the left. Now this is our Rohit. So Rohit is 5th from the left. That means Rohit position is 5th. Rohit is 5th to the left, and Nisa, who is 7th from the right. Okay, Nisa, who is 7th from the right. Okay, so this is Nisa. Nisa is 7th from the right. Okay, so Rohit is 5th to the left of Nisa. I'm sorry. So Rohit is 5th to the left of Nisa. So Nisa is here and Rohit is here. That is 5th left of Nisa. Okay, fine. Nisa, who is 7th from the right end. Nisa, who is 7th from the right end. Okay, and 18th from the left end. And Nisa is 18th from the left end. Right? Okay. So Nisa is here 18th from the left end. Now friends, see, it is very, very clear. Actually, Rohit is not required here. Now before Nisa, how many people are there? 17. After Nisa, how many people are there? 6 and 1. Right? So we will be able to get the total number of person. So now in this case, my answer will be both 1 and 2 are alone sufficient. Either you take a statement 1 or you take a statement 2, you will be able to answer. Now please let me know if it is clear for everyone. Okay, come on. So please let me know if it is clear for everyone. Then we can move ahead with the next problem. Come on. Okay. Both. So both alone, both 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer this question. Now the next problem goes here. Okay. So what comparison operator is not allowed in a conditional formatting formulas in Microsoft Excel? So friends, in Microsoft Excel, the comparison operator which we can use is, right, this one. Okay, so you can read. We can use this one. We can use this left, right. So greater than, lesser than, greater than, equal to, lesser than, equal to. Even you can use this, right. Okay, equal to are allowed. Okay, but this particular symbol, that means like this, is not allowed, right. So that will become your answer. See, many times in Accenture, you will see that direct questions are getting asked in the examination, right. So that's the reason solving previous year questions becomes very, very important. Okay, now next problem. So proofing tools. So what is the proofing tools, right? So here fill in the blank. The proofing tools in Microsoft PowerPoint can help one with. So friends, in Microsoft PowerPoint, right, so there will be proofing tools. Now for what we will be using it? So friends, it's kind of like sometimes we say that our code is foolproof, right? Or we say our document is foolproof. That means all the alignment, right, all the text, spelling, grammatical things, everything we have already checked it, right? It is foolproof. You won't find any problem, you won't find any mistake, right? So here also proofing does the same thing. So proofing tool let you review fonts, punctuations, line, file size, grammatical mistake, spelling, many more things. Now here you can see checking for a spelling, grammar error, as well as accessibility issues. So everything who will be taking care? So it will be taken care by the proofings, right? So proofing tools. So that will be the answer. Clear? Sir, any aptitude question asked in Accenture? Not exactly. So aptitude questions are basically not getting asked, but you will be able to see, I mean, the flow chart questions based on this particular you can say aptitude. So aptitude slowly I think they have planned to introduce. So till now we have not seen, but in future we might see. So then they are asking question number 13, which is a networking question. In that also we will understand a bit of application, 7 layers of OSI. So what is the full form of OSI? What is the full form of OSI model? What is OSI? Open System Interconnection. What is OSI? OSI model full form. Come on. It's Open System Interconnection. They will be having 7 layers, right? And this is right. So this is complete networking, how your data will be flowing basically. So we will be having, right, first layer is physical layer, right, and then data link layer, right? So physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer. Some time back, if you remember, I had told you, so HTTP, right? So it will be on the application layer, right? So hypertext transfer protocol, that is which is used for, right, all worldwide websites, right? Now the question is, so this is how your data will be transmitted and data will be received. Okay, fine. So which of the following layers of OSI model adds logical address of the sender and receiver, right? So friends, basically when the packet is sent, right, so which of the, see, all this, there are 7 layers are there. Every layer has different work. Like if you'll see data link layer, so it will be doing also this error controlling, right? Okay, now it will be assigning the MAC address. So network layer, what it does, so it adds, right, the logical address for the sender and receiver packets, right? So which of the following layer of OSI model adds logical address of the sender and receiver? That is none other than network layer, right? So layer 3 is responsible for routing network messages through the network. An important function of the network layer is logical addressing, right? So it will be as adding the addresses for sender and receiver, and there is, and who will be responsible? So the responsible layer will be the network layer. Okay, fine. Next thing is, friends, so what they're telling is at this level, right? So okay, so the TCP IP model, which of the following protocol is used on transport layer? So friends, see, we have one OSI model, right, and then we have TCP IP model. Now you look at the differences. Okay, so we have application layer, transport layer, network layer. So network layer we have, transport layer we have, and for all three we have one layer, which is application layer. So basically here we have 4 layers and here we have 7 layers, and for data physical we have this network access layer. Okay, now so what they're telling, so in TCP IP model, which of the following protocol is used on transport layer? So in transport layer we will be using TCP, UDP, SCP, right? Okay, so UDP will be UDP and TCP. So what is the option here? So UDP is the option, TCP is not there. So here you can see at this level are, right, so transmission control protocol, user datagram protocol, and stream control protocol, right, will be used at transport layer. Clear? Right? Okay. Okay. Friends, in UDP actually what happens? We see sometimes the data loss and all, but in TCP you will not see any data loss, right? Okay, but UDP will be quite fast. Okay. Now the next question belongs to your cognitive. Can you please answer this question? So can you please answer this question? So this is a easy problem. Okay. So the question is, so from the group, okay, so from the given figures into three classes using each figure only once, group the given figure into three classes using each figure only once. Okay, so you have to basically group them. Let me connect the charger because the laptop battery is about to over. Option A. Okay, very good. So there is a simple question, friends. Basically, if we try to see, so let us start with the option itself. So 1, 3 and 9. So 1, 3, 9, if we'll try to observe, so inside the square, you can say cube, not a square, sorry. So inside the cube, we have a triangle, right? Then inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can say octagon. So inside the octagon, we have a circle. And then inside a circle, we have, right? We have triangle. So basically 1, 3, 9, we have two figures, right? So one inside that. Then 2, 5, 6. Next, if you'll see 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6, if you'll see, all the images, right, are in four parts, four equal parts. Four parts basically you can say, right? So every image is divided in four parts, right? You can say like this. Okay. Then if you'll see 4, 7, 8, 4, 7, 8. So 4, 7, 8, we have 4, 7, 8. That means we have basically two figure connected to each other, right? So we have two figure connected to each other. So we can say all the similar kind of figures are grouped together in option A itself, right? Okay. So option A will become the correct answer. Fine. Many of you have already given the answer. Okay. Now, next is question number 16. So question number 16, let's see who is going to give the answer for that, right? So which one of the following is a cloud platform by Amazon? So Azure, AWS, Cloudera, all of the mentioned, right? So which one of the following is a cloud platform by Amazon? Most of you are using also, but we don't know actually what. Let's see, when we use YouTube, right? We are not worried YouTube or WhatsApp, right, is by which platform, right? WhatsApp by Meta, Facebook by Meta, right? But we really don't care. We just use the services, right? Okay. So AWS, Pawan is telling 4, Patta is telling 4, AWS. Okay, AWS, Nirbhay, Vivek, Azure, Microsoft. वेरी गुड पिज्जा. भाई नाम तो सही रख लो यार, पिज्जा क्यों रखे हो? Okay. Now if we'll try to see here, friends, see Azure, right? So the first option is Azure. So Azure is a cloud services platform by Microsoft, right? Microsoft. Then AWS, Amazon Web Services. So it is by Amazon. Okay. Then Cloudera. So Cloudera is a company. It's a American company basically, and it's not by Amazon, Microsoft, or some other cloud company. This Cloudera itself is a cloud-based platform, cloud-based company, right? So the answer will become AWS, right? Option 2 will be the correct answer. Simple problem. See, that's what in every problem I wanted to tell you. See, it's not like Amazon by AWS by Amazon. What about Microsoft? I mean Azure. What about Cloudera, right? So we have multiple cloud-based platform. Okay. Now next is, okay, question number 16 done. Now 17. 17 is which one of the following can be considered as the example of front end, right? So now nowadays like a lot of front end, back end things are going on. So you must be aware of that. So which one of the following can be considered as an example of front end, right? Okay. Can you please answer which one of the following can be considered as the example of front end? Web browser, Google Compute Engine, Cisco Metapod, Amazon Web Services. Sir, are there any questions to virus in the net? Yes, question related to virus also. Virus, phishing, right? Malware. Lot of questions will be there. There is no end of the question. So we will try to see till your exam is there. I'm trying to take as much as live classes are there. Okay, as much as live classes basically. So please circulate these classes among your friends. Now suppose if the view does not come, if the views drops, then there is no point of doing the videos. Okay. So please, all of the above, fifth one. See, many people are giving the wrong answer. Now you only think Amazon Web Services, right? So Amazon Web Services is what? It's a cloud service. See, front end means what? Please try to understand. Okay. See, any kind of things which you can type, you can do something with that. Like Google Chrome, right? Web browser. Web browser, you will be able to see, you will be enter into that. Now AWS is what? It's a cloud based services, right? They provide you cloud services where some of your storage and something is there, right? So you cannot input something, right? So you have a storage, you have to use it. So always your front end will be like, see, your website, any kind of graphical user interface are there which you can see, where you can type something, you can touch, right? So that is nothing but your front end. So your web browser will be your front end. Google Compute Engine is again, it is something like a cloud services only, which you cannot touch, which you cannot input, right? Front end is very, very simple. So which you are able to see from your eyes, which there if you are able to input something. Cisco Metapad, Amazon Web Services. So only option A will be the correct answer. I know many of you will do the mistake. So option, all of them were not there. I intentionally kept so that you understand that what is cloud services, right? And what is, the input basically. So what is your front end, right? So front end is like all whatever you can see, you can basically touch, you can basically input. So all are your basic going to be front end. Okay. Now, so I hope this is clear to you. Then next. Yes, so front end, UI, UX, right? User interface, okay. Web page, fine. So ANSI is finally here. Okay. Now the next question is which of the following is not a function of the network layer, right? Some time back in one of the like 2-3 problems before, if you'll go, I have discussed there and I told you that time. So one of the layer, their functional is error handling, error control, right? And that is nothing but data link layer. So basically your data link layer, right? And your transport layer. So these two, right? So these two will be responsible for transport, right? So transport layer. So these two will be responsible for your error control, right? So error control will not be a part for the network layer. So network layer will just put the logical address to your packets and it will forward, right? It will even do internetworking and congestion control, but right, it will not be doing this error control, right? Fine. Routing it will do, man. Routing, see, packets sending the address and routing it. Which of this is not a network edge devices? Friends, many a time in exam what will happen? You will not be, you see, there are 1,000 questions on networking, right? 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, you can't even count. 10,000, 20,000 questions on every topic, cloud, everywhere. Now, what you can do in the exam, at least you try to relate with the options, okay? So similar kind of things. Now if you'll see PC and a smartphone, PC and a smartphone is like laptop and mobile, so it will have similar kind of functionality, right? Okay, so definitely when you are going to solve this question, so at least you will have to use little bit of our mind. which of this is not a network edge device? Network edge device means, friends, see, basically this PC, smartphone, and server, right? So all three you can use it basically for what? Browsing, right? So you can browse it, you can open something, all those things you can do it. But on switch you can't do it, right? Switch is basically switch routers, right? So you will be basically using it for assigning the IPs, right? Routing the IPs. So all those things you will be doing it in switch and routers. Okay. So this is different, and all three, this has a different kind of work, right? Okay. So option, connected by devices via internet. So now, so for this particular question, the answer will be option A, right? Okay. Now moving towards the last question. Okay. So friends, before we move towards the last question, I just wanted to tell you, so if you really wanted to crack Accenture, right, then Accenture crash course is going to help you a lot, right? And anyway, it's not a like huge price, so that after you spend 10,000, 20,000 rupees, you will regret. 799, and I only teach a lot of things, right? So you can think and then you can join. There is no problem. Content are very good, best content I will tell. See, anyway, if it is our content, I will definitely tell best. But it's not like that. You can judge, right? See, we are giving a lot of mock tests, right? So Accenture test series, even in the cloud technical MCQs, we are giving this 8 test, right? So I mean test on this cloud networking and all. So we are already giving a lot of things. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so we are giving you a lot of things, and this Accenture crash course is definitely going to help you a lot. I will not do much promotion, and I don't do also. The effort which we are putting is very much visible to all of you. That's all. That is sufficient. Okay. Now, so which is the term for the data communication system within a building or a campus, right? So can you tell me? Because many people will have lot of confusion with respect to MAN, LAN, PAN, WAN, right? So MAN is metropolitan, basically access network. LAN, okay, and then WAN, wide area network. PAN, so it is something like personal, okay, or networking, and then LAN, so local area network, right? So what is the answer? LAN. Okay. So friends, basically this MAN, if you'll see, right, metropolitan area network. So the name itself says. So if you want, to connect cities with the networks and all those things, right, then you have to go for MAN. Okay, metropolitan area network. So this will not be the answer. This PAN is something personal area network. I'm not very sure. Anyway, we can check it out, right? So PAN is PAN network, right? PAN networking is, yeah, personal area network, correct. So personal area network is like, it's mostly with Wi-Fi, which you will be using it for, your home, and you can say like very limited people will be using. And then this local area network, friends. So local area network, basically you will be using into a building and all, right? So suppose in your apartments and all, you will be using it, right? Okay, local area network. And WAN is wide area network. So wide area network means when you are connecting multiple offices, when you are connecting multiple apartments, so that there you will be going for wide area network, right? Okay. So that's all for today, friends. I don't know how much these classes are helping you out, but you please comment that. Even if you're watching later, please comment, yes sir, these classes are useful. We are able to learn, we are able to understand. So I will be doing more and more videos. Even I'm not wasting much of your time during the classes, right? So all these times you are properly able to use it, and I'm properly able to teach you. So 19th questions, can you review? So 19th question, what to review? So these three are pizza. So this below three are basically PC, smartphone, and servers, right? So which you will be using it, network edge devices, right? This will be using it for browsing purpose, right? So this is basically a network edge devices, means it is connected to network, right? And this switch router is a different segment altogether, right? Which will be able to route your packets, assigning IPs and all those things, right? So here switch will be the correct answer. Okay. Fine, thank you. Take care. All the very, very best, guys. Okay. Hope these sessions are useful. Thank you. Okay, many are telling that it is useful. Thank you. Thanks for your love and support. We will be keep doing. Don't forget to like the video, and also please share this video into your colleges or WhatsApp group so that I can do more and more videos for you, man. That's all. See, my thing is like, if people are getting benefited, I will do it. If suppose people are not getting benefited, what is the use of doing daily classes, right? Okay. Thank you. Take care. We'll meet soon in the next class.